I was annoyed during the game because I'm like, you know what? Why don't they show Cardi B on camera the way they showed Taylor Swift?
You know why?
I found out the main reason why is she wasn't there.
Well, I jumped straight to racism.
By the way, that's where I went. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for let me make the comp and get angry. But then I saw this video pop up on my timeline. I said, oh, this is what's going on.
Okay.
City Jakes! City f***ing Jakes! Let's go, Jakes! Let's go right now! I'm not playing! City Jakes now! What's up? Jesus! Welcome down! Fuck! Welcome down!
I don't know. I got welcome down. I think she said Diggs.
She said Jesus.
Jesus.
I heard Jesus too.
Jesus walk him down. Something at one point, Diggs calling him by his her man by his last name.
I don't know what else she was saying, but did he have a good game?
He had a touchdown.
Okay, so that's a celebration.
He had 40 yards and a touchdown. I don't know if that came after the touchdown. My guess is that was after the W.
Okay, yeah.
And for you NFL script followers, the Patriots and Chiefs have now, one of them has been in the last 15 AFC championship games.
See, that's not even the real script. The real script is they want celebrity, Cardi B and Taylor Swift. And then what happened with the Bills?
The Bills thing was crazy, man.
Watch Rosenberg unravel here. I didn't expect to see this. And afterwards, I'm gonna tell you, I'm such a casual that I just laid out. I didn't even have any feelings about it when it comes to watching football. I thought they changed the rules. Watch Rosenberg.
And I'm not a Bills fan, but would share this with Bills fans. We should be more and more angry. You guys should be more and more angry. How on earth was that an interception? How on earth? I've been watching football for 40 years. 40! That has never been an interception. And not only do they call it an interception and rob us of Josh Allen in a championship game, instead we'll have the Broncos without even having Bo Nix in the championship game. They didn't even want to look at it. They acted like it wasn't even controversial. It was nothing. It was just, I'm not a regular interception. Shut up. What? This was to determine who goes to the championship game, and they acted like that was a run-of-the-mill play. When in history is that a run-of-the-mill interception? It was a catch, down, field goal, Bills win. Insane.
So now first of all, I saw that and I was like, that's always been a catch. He hit the ground in control of the ball, even if the other guy's arms was near or even around the ball. He caught the ball first. Then
that's how I felt.
A rollover and the defensive guy comes up with the ball. That's never been an interception. But then I laid out because I was like, I don't watch football as much anymore. Maybe they changed rules or something.
Right, which is a good thought by you.
So I just laid out. But when I saw your thing, I was like, yeah, I knew what I was saying.
Well, listen, people were really gaslighting me in the comments. That's not even a conversation. That's an interception. Listen, we can get into a back and forth about whether he ever had possession. I understand why in fast motion it looked like he dropped the ball very quickly. But to me, and the Bills head coach Sean McDermott said this too. You played 19 games or whatever. This game was 3 hours in. Ebro, they weren't even going to stop and take a look.
No, it's crazy.
Sean McDermott had to call a timeout and go, can you guys at least look? And they looked for a second.
Well, and by the way, this is also overtime where I thought everything got reviewed in overtime.
Well,
or is that incorrect?
I guess I don't know if overtime.
Because I know in the final 2 minutes, everything gets looked at.
Correct. I know this. It would have been on them to look at it. So they couldn't challenge it. It had to get looked at by the refs. And the refs were just, they were about to snap the next play in 20 seconds.
Griff says every turnover and every TD gets reviewed. That's always been a review rule.
Right. Because it's a turnover. So it would be reviewed no matter what. So the fact that they didn't stop to go, this needs an actual full review, they were on the field on the ball in 40 seconds.
So now I'm into the script writers. Back to the script writers. You say Bo Nix is not starting for the Broncos.
No, he's done. He's out for the year, yeah.
And so who started for the Broncos?
Jarrett Stidham.
And who are the Broncos going up against?
Patriots. Easy win for the Patriots.
Take us. And I always said, take us back to 9/11.
Oh man, here we go.
Tuck rule. What does America want right now? Patriots. America. Wave the flag. All of that's in the script. They want the Patriots going as far as they can. Great story, new coach. They get to tell the old Patriots story because Vrabel's the coach. All of that. And they get to, wave the flag and say, we're American Patriots. All marketing.
You know what?
Watch for it.
That's a good angle. Trump's going to be all in on the Patriots.
Trump's going to be all in on the Patriots.
Drake May's good. I like Drake May. Something about him. I like him.
Where did Drake May go to school?
I don't know. Trump
University?
I don't know.
Rashawn says, I sound like his dad. He said, all black men of a certain age share a brain. Because we've seen a lot, man. We know the games that are played.
How, of course, is the Patriots. Ugh, I can't believe. We were one catch, one bull-ish interception away from us at least having, as a family, everybody with the heart was going to be pulling for Buffalo.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes.
And instead
of
getting
state of New York, hopefully.
The whole country, if you didn't have another team, you were rooting for Josh Allen and Buffalo. And now we get the Patriots and the Broncos. Ugh, kill me. And then last night, Caleb Williams with one of the illest last-second plays I have ever seen in all football, just to then throw an interception and lose in overtime. I hate to do it, but
congratulations, you played yourself.
Damn.
Yo, he threw it to a spot, and his man wasn't hustling to get to the spot. The defensive dude was. Picked it off. Damn.
I guess that's what it was.
That's what it looked like on the replay.
Can I tell you the truth, though? I felt like after he connected on the last-second pass, Caleb, his swag was so high. He was like, let me just chuck this thing. Let me chuck it over here. Chuck it over.
He got arrogant.
I just felt like that drive, they didn't need to take the shot there. They could have just kept marching their way. And, yeah.
He wanted to highlight. Damn, if that's the case, hit the button again. But I definitely wanted to see the Bears in the playoffs.
You played yourself.
I mean, the championship.
Yeah, it would have been
wanted to see it. That would have been special. You saw Chance the Rapper had the Chicago Bears little hype, before the game song.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. He was out there.
He put him and the Chicago Bears and the NFL
did a song
up and did a song. He did like a little bar. He barred it up for the Bears. Barring it up for the Bears.
Okay, Chance.
I didn't know he barred with the Bears. I didn't even catch that.
It's been moving. He got an SNL moment on this album. He barred it up for the Bears. Did you see Chance on New Year's Eve?
No.
They did New Year's Eve countdown in Chicago this year. I watched it at home with the family. Chance was hosting New Year's Eve this year. Chance has been moving out.
Yo.
Okay, Chance. I missed that.
Ebro with your Chance update. Laura, you got the Chance update in the rundown.
I'm invested in the Chance thing.
I didn't see that.
I'm invested in the Chance thing. I really love the album. I love Chance as a rapper, and him not getting, I think, the coverage that he was getting when he had his other manager, I think, is a part of a conspiracy.
I don't understand. Have you ever said that to him?
I've said it to Chance. He won't publicly admit it, but he kind of shrugs it off. But
was there some real drama with his?
Well, yeah, they whatever their business falling out was, but I feel like whatever the hype was with Chance when he was with his last manager, Pat. As soon as he and Pat parted ways, now all of a sudden nobody's hype on Chance anymore because he put out one bad album according to his fan base. Really?
I'll be honest with you. I just don't see him.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And this is the algorithm hustling. People pay for this algorithm hustling.
But I just don't understand. Was Chance's old manager? I was always miffed by how they were so successful so fast, and what his managers, what Pat's connection was. Did Pat have some deep connections? I know he had money. I know Pat came from money.
Yeah, I don't know. He got the last name of a big real estate agent, but I don't know if they're related. Corcoran Real Estate. I don't know if that's the same.
It's a good conspiracy, though. I like that for your conspiracy, though.
But I will say it also looked like, look, I wouldn't claim to be like, you know, the biggest Chance the Rapper fan, even though of recent I've became more of a fan as he's gotten older, and I think the music's gotten better in my opinion. But I wasn't all the way in on how a lot of people were when like acid rap and all that stuff came out. But man, people, the social media used to go ham for Chance.
Oh yeah, they were in, and then
and then he gets married, has children, puts out one album that people claim isn't good. Which, by the way, I compared it to other albums. I was like, what are y'all even talking about? Was it really that bad?
No, they acted like he straight up forgot to rap, how to rap.
They acted like he started rapping over frog farts.
So why are you doing that?
And then all of a sudden, this album comes out and it's spectacular. He's talking that talk, and people are not doing the backflips.